All right, hello and welcome to November 13th BTC Pre-Market Prep with Zazook.App. I'm your host, Viz, and I'm joined with co-founders Rennie and Andy. And we're going to dive right into the market health. Rennie, how's it going?
Yeah, still alive here on this end.
That's awesome. Yeah, let's take a look at the market and see how it reacted.
Okay, now.
Yeah, we're looking at the market report. I haven't clicked on it yet, but here you see it from this morning. Everything is still pretty much in the green. Also the sectors. And as you can see in the next market health report, that is from an hour ago, that especially the 4 hour has dropped quite a bit. So as a reaction to the down moves in our coins. You see in the gaming, AI, the sectors, NFT, not so much has changed. Actually, almost no movement. And we discussed this yesterday. Once they are in the green, once they are in a positive trend, it needs a bit more than a correction before those gauges are gonna move. Short-term trend of Bitcoin has turned neutral from positive. That was actually this morning. And well, we've seen quite a reaction today to the downside. A lot of coins are in the red. Long term, still in the green, so not much going on there yet. It's still positive. Fear and greed has even increased. Bitcoin actually hasn't been doing that bad. So just a small correction. We, of course, had some tips coming in. Well, here we have some updates, but there are also some coins that, where are they? Here. Coins that were
the one that kicked off today was Troy. If you search for Troy, they had a massive 2 candles. By the way,
I was looking for the coins that were ended in the.
they're in the juicy tip channels, not the update.
Oh yes, I forgot. Here you can see we had, of course, some coins that went out of trade because of these dips, but still they also made a nice profit, as you can see here. Bitcoin hasn't moved much. Here you have a chart of Bitcoin. This is the daily chart. So to see what's going on here, we have to go to a lower time frame, like the 4 hours. I've put in some levels. Here's a 4 hour break level. So basically, Bitcoin has to break through this level to be able to make higher highs. It's also a 15-minute break level on the bottom here. That should hold Bitcoin up to continue to move up. And here are 2 other levels that could hold Bitcoin up. We just have to see what's going to happen in the next couple of days, maybe hours. Let me see. There were some coins that came in. Had a look at Tron. Yeah, H bar is maybe an interesting coin because if you go to the daily, you can see it went through its break level and it has pulled back right here um, to that break level. So it might get a bounce off of this. Of course, we have to wait and see what Bitcoin does. We can have the 4 hour here. There's a hold level also, so that eventually could well, it's not actually a hold level, but this spike is so big that it might hold this up. Normally, you need 2 candles here, but in there, there's probably a daily level. Yeah, there you go. That's it. It should be a daily level, not a 4 hour level. So, sorry, an hourly level. So that could ultimately hold this move up. We go to a smaller time frame. We can see that there are higher lows here, so it's quite possible for this coin has to move up further. And maybe if I would go in, I would go if this level would break. I'll put this is a 5 minute break level. If you trade short term, sorry, a 5 minute break level. So if you trade short term, you could pick up a trade here, or maybe if it starts bounces off of this daily break again. If it goes there, we don't know. So that's a coin that's maybe interesting to keep an eye on.
The one that's done really well for me today is Bonk, as it did yesterday.
Yeah, Bonk. Bonk is it's doing quite well.
Oh wow.
Let me see. I have to go to a smaller time frame. Yeah. See, it bounced off of these levels here. And we drew them in a while ago. We moved them. Go to the daily. Daily. There is something way below here. See if there's something higher time frame, maybe the 4 hour here, 4 hour hold. If you are not in it yet,
I've been in and out of it all day.
where you got your day and you went in the shorter time frames, I guess.
Yeah, 15 minutes.
So where did you pick it up then?
Hang on a second. I need to go to my charts. First trade, I picked it up at around 31377.
Three one 31377. It's around
Yeah, roughly
here.
around there, yeah.
Yeah, it's maybe at this level here. That's
And
it.
then,
That's
and
not bad.
then, yeah, and then I got. Oh no, that was my second one. My first one, I did at 31699. So 31700.
So that was today is Wednesday all day.
Yeah,
Tuesday, Wednesday. So and you started taking it
so
somewhere on here, right?
the first trade I took at 11:45 our time.
Yeah, that's here. 11:45. So
And then
this is your first.
the second was at 13.30.
Yeah, so you basically came off these levels, I think.
I did, yeah. And but what was interesting was I kind of got out at I was using leverage, but I got out at the second one at about 5%. But since then, it's gone up another 20. So it was looking like it was going to pull back. So I thought, forget it. But I would have been up 27% if I'd have stayed in. But I don't care. But I earned what I want to earn on that trade. But it's been very good over the last couple of days as bonk.
Yeah, you basically bounced off a 4-hour hold level here.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I guess you put that level in and then you wait in the 15-minute to touch it.
Yeah, well, it was a blend because what I was waiting for was Bitcoin to come down, and Bitcoin came down to, hang on a sec, it was an hourly hold. No, wait a minute, was it? No, it came down to an hourly to start with, and then a 5-minute one, which I've just noticed you put in amber, so I'll do amber like you do. Because I put them in white on mine, but
White's for the 1 minute.
yeah. Anyway, I was waiting for Bitcoin to come down to a hold level, and when it got somewhere close, and then bonk was actually edging towards a hold level, I was like, okay, I'm going to wait for it to just get a wick on the candle, and then I'm going in. And every time,
Why did you go out of the trade?
Because I was using pretty heavy leverage.
So you got in here and
I had some things to do.
Yeah.
So I couldn't sit watching it. So I just decided to get out. So I'm a very casual trader. I'm tomorrow I'll do some more trades. So
You also have a trading strategy that works well over the long term by compounding winning trades, right? And it's like taking smaller percentage, but over the consistency of an extended amount of time, that number compounds quite quickly, right?
Yeah, but it's also taking some of the profits off the table and not trading them so I don't lose them, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And then growing again, and then taking some more off and growing again. So I don't want to be constantly putting 100% of my money and risking it on trades. Do you know what I mean? So I'm taking off the table as I go.
Mm-hmm. That's actually really important.
It is. But I suspect that coin will be good tomorrow as well, depending on what Bitcoin does. But
what is they call this right now? Top?
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't do anything in the past.
But the other one that was good was ARK.
Yeah, let me just have a look at this because I find this interesting. What held it back for our hold?
Are you looking at bonk still? Yeah.
Yeah, this is what held it back, 4 hours.
Yeah.
ARK, you said ARK?
Yeah, I think you had it on your. Didn't you have it on your list?
ARK. Yeah.
Yeah. So again, I'm trading on the 15 minutes, but
yeah, but I would think you start to analyze it at the?
Oh gosh, yeah. I always start at daily and just work down. But I tend to stop at 50. I had to sometimes have to go down to the 5 and the 3 just to try find what's holding it back or what's holding it up or whichever, you know.
Yeah. And when did you get in?
Gosh, hang on a minute. I've got to go back through the day now because I've been at it for hours. It was around 12:15, 12:15.
Around here.
Oh, yeah, about there. Yeah, about there.
And then you took profit somewhere, or?
Yeah, not that jump up there, that small jump up there, right, which represents about 8% ish. I tend to, because I'm using leverage at the moment, I tend to get out at about 5. So, because then I'm happy and I just move on. I can take a break and go outside, and do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I mean, you leverage. You have 5%. And then how much leverage did you use?
I was crazy today. I was doing a biz. I was up to 40.
On the BTC?
Okay.
On ARC?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that
I've used 40 all day. But to
So
be honest,
then-
I very much analyze the risk and reward, right?
Yes.
So if you think about it, 40, you can afford a 2.5% drop, or you get liquidated. So if you've got your hold levels in there and you're looking at BTC as well, because that does affect things, and you think, well, 2.5% is actually, it would have to drop quite a long way, right? Then the risk is
For BTC,
not too
yeah.
bad. I don't wait till 5. I think if I'm not convinced, I just get out at 2.5 or 3. You know, who cares?
Yeah.
There's a completely different strategy when you're day trading as opposed to kind of buying and holding for a
Oh yeah,
while.
you need to you need to be happy with a smaller profit,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
I mean,
rare USD looks pretty good.
rare.
Yeah.
Actually, I think rare.
I mean, what I don't like is there's not too much historical data to work off of.
Yeah.
On rare.
Yeah.
This is rare. Now, you mean RARE?
Yeah, RARE. Oh, that's on Binance. Okay.
Whoa, Pepe's just kicked off. Shot up nearly 7%.
Daily.
I'm on 15 minutes, but
Yeah, this is also only a chart where you really can get in on the lower time frames. If it makes
yeah,
those moves, then you know. And well, here you got a 15-minute hold level. So that's where you could could take your profits if you're in,
absolutely, yeah. And that's kind of what I do. So I kind of say, well, I'm aiming. There's a hold level at 5% or 6%. I'm aiming for that, but if I have to go out, or if I think BTC is about to have another little pullback, I just get out, and I get out with the profit I get out with.
Bang, hit it.
Is it hit it? I want to set my eyes.
Yeah, it just hit the 50
I've been
minute.
looking at charts all day. Oh, it's boom,
There's-
piling through it. Let's see if it stops it.
There's a 5 minute, yeah, 3 minute. Let's see, because now this is then probably the last level of resistance. So resistance.
Oh, it's over, isn't it?
This one
Bang.
is this,
Just popped up.
something.
We're about to hit a 15-minute. Hang on a sec.
Yeah,
Hurry up. Oh,
yeah,
it's gone
it's
through it.
gone. It's gone.
Ooh.
It's
It's
gone.
gone, yeah.
Oh, it wants to push. Oh, it wants to push.
Gone.
Is it gone?
No, I mean, it's
Oh,
not
no, it's
gone.
not
Gone. It's not gone.
Not gone.
When you're on a small time frame, it looks like it's gone. But, you know.
It's all. It's. But this is a trap. You know, this could be a, how do you say that, a
Trap,
bull
bull
trap
trap.
now. I mean,
That's why you've got to kind of, if you were trading that now, you'd get in and out quite quick. You wouldn't. Again, I'd stop at, if I'd have been trading now rather than on this call, I would have actually probably got in about there. Hang on a sec. So yeah, I would have not gone above 10% from that position, even though it's gone up a lot more.
no, Zazook is still in there.
Zazook in Pepe.
Yeah, isn't
Pepe,
it?
SBT. Yeah, we're at what? We're in on
Yeah.
meme 1 day, meme 4 hours. Top 40 by volume. That gave an alert this afternoon at 14.17 at 70% profit.
Yeah, I've got it here. I've got 20% profit in the 1 day of 40.
Yeah, if you scroll down a bit, you'll see the 70.
Yeah,
There you go.
that's
So
it.
that's been on 6 days,
40.
15 hours, or well, it's actually more than that now, right? So it's about 6 days and 18, 19 hours.
Yeah. It came in different channels now.
And two different algorithms as well.
Yeah. The 1 day, today the top 40. Yeah.
So Pepe is good. In fact, I kind of took my eyes off that today because I've been like just focusing on bonds.
To be honest, that
Well,
chart is so hard to make out, at least from my perspective, that it was gonna make a move from there.
Whoa, it's really gone.
Yeah, but what I do see is continuation. Yeah.
Well, you've got the higher lows in place. You've got it hot,
yeah,
you know.
exactly.
Like
That's what I saw
you
too.
can't ignore this volume,
That's
man.
what
And you see that 4-hour candle? How many times it tapped that area? And that was the third move of that. And it broke through.
Yeah, that made it
Yeah, and look at that.
origin level.
Yeah, look at that volume. Like the amount of volume that went into that move prior before this.
Well, this is what Andy was. This is what Andy is saying: higher lows, and then even here, higher lows. You know.
Yeah, I mean, like
And
that's a
yeah,
tough one. Like I mean, that it's good you can spot it out. Like that one, it wasn't super obvious to me, but that move looks really good. Yeah.
Well, it's about to get. I might try a different chart because it's about to get an all-time high on Binance.
Okay. Let's see what it's into here. There's a daily
Pepe
here.
hasn't really moved in a while. If you look at historical chart, okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, it is all-time high territory, or approaching.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Huh.
But this is
Interesting.
a daily hold, and that's not. I need to do the replay tool to find the level here. 4 hours.
Wow.
Is there anything in the 4 hours?
You really?
Yeah, this is the level, the 4 hour level. This is the 4 hour level. And it might hold it back or something just above that. The daily. Okay, put the daily in here. So something in between these two levels should hold it back. And then this. So yeah, it's quite an extended move. So it's not a move where you want to get into now. But if you could pick it up at that level where you were looking at, Andy, then
Yeah.
it, it did quite a nice move.
It did, yeah.
Bitcoin is, I think, also.
Yeah.
Oh, it's finally got into a daily profit today. Yeah, okay.
See, Bitcoin is also trying to go for higher level.
It's been a kind of between 0.5% and 1.5% in lower than yesterday, if you know what I mean. But now it's knocking up 1% higher than the yesterday. So it's actually making a small move now. Which is really, I should get off this call and do some trading.
I threw a bit of change in Pepe, not gonna lie.
What, you've just done it now?
Well, no, I did it way earlier when we were talking about it.
Okay.
And it's already up 200%. But look, I just threw like a couple dollars at it.
Well, I don't think
I did what Rennie told me yesterday. He's like, you could always take a little bit. You don't have to go whatever.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah.
So
I just throw some in where if you get liquidated, you get liquidated.
Exactly.
Who cares, right?
Exactly. But yeah, I mean, this looks pretty strong. So a fun exercise. But this is one.
So yeah, and Bitcoin is also approaching a smaller whole level. So yeah, that's.
So all in all, folks, the market is great.
Man, it's going for that 89K resistance, it looks like. Yeah. But yeah, I think if we want, we can move it to the lounge and keep looking at charts and identify some solid setups. I think meme coins are pretty much where the money's flowing to right now. There could be a rotation somewhere. I have another few more pulled up, but we can definitely go into the VC to take a look at them.
Well, I don't even think that alt season has started yet. You know,
It's meme season.
and well, I know. I think that you've got Bitcoin dominance is high, but it's probably going to do a pullback, and then we're going to get into some alt season stuff. Oh, there's your updates on Pepe.
Yeah. All right, that's cool. Yeah, this is really fun times that we're in these markets. Thanks, Rennie, for taking the time to go through the charts and going through these hold and break levels. It's good to hear the successes and the work that you're putting in, Andy, with the trading. And yeah, I mean that was a solid call in Pepe too. A couple solid calls. But yeah, we can move this to voice chat and take a look at some other charts. And yeah, if anyone's listening right now, you can jump in our server. We're gonna move into the voice channel. We're gonna take a look at a few setups. There's a bunch of tips that just came in. We're gonna take a look at those, identify which setups look like pretty decent with a high probability setup, and see if we can make a trade. And if you want to join in and get some insights for yourself, join our Discord. Links in the description. You can also activate an NFT by purchasing it. We're offering that an 80% discount, and so you can purchase that, get the discount as well, and get the insights, and hopefully, get to profitability quicker and better. So that's it for today. We'll see you again tomorrow, and until then, take care.
Very happy trading, everyone.
Happy.
Yeah.